Such a beautiful day to explore Cigar. Welcome back to my channel. I have got the third and final Habano by Perdomo today. This is the Connecticut. It is a 6x54 Epicure size. It is a beautiful stick. The cigar band is gorgeous. Just beautiful. It feels so smooth and silky. It even has the foot cigar band on it. Also beautiful. I love the lion on there. The colors are so nice. We're gonna drink some whiskey today, even though I'm a little hungover. All right, let's take a look at this, get it cut. Here's your foot end. I'm gonna cut this thing with the straight cutter, the Perfecto straight cutter. A lot of cedar coming off of it. There's your cut. Cedar, tobacco. You're gonna get some nuttiness in here too. Let's do a cold draw on it. There's that nuttiness I was talking about. Like an almond. Little pepper. All right. Don't waste any more time. Let's take this one off. I'm calling this the foot band. I'm sure it has a more official name. Comes right off, no problem at all. So it's just beautiful. Plain inside, nothing going on there. All right. What's everybody up to today? What are we drinking? What are we smoking? Has anybody had any of these Habanos before? These Perdomos? I went in reverse order. I'm pretty sure. No, I think I skipped all around. I think we did the sun-grown first, and then we did the Maduro, and now we're doing the Connecticut. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, too, they're all three of them are different sizes. Okay. This guy's toasted up nice. Creamy, nutty, mild, in a good way, of course. Yeah, nice and strong. Like I mentioned in the other two exploration videos, these are aged in used bourbon barrels, so you're gonna get a little bit of that. I'd be lying if I said you can really get bourbon, but I'm getting extra wood, some spiciness. So that could be a result of that aging in those barrels. Nice. So I've had quite a few of these now. I made myself a little list here. I've had all these Habanos. I had all the 10th anniversaries, all the lot 23s. Two of the 20ths. The only 20th I haven't reviewed or explored is the sun-grown. And then I had one of the 12-year aged, and that was the Connecticut. So I've got more to do. I've got more to explore, more to try. But I have tried quite a few now, which is why I can honestly tell you that Perdomo is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. All right, let's put this down for a second. Get this whiskey that I decided to pair with it today. This is the Smooth Ambler Old Scout. This is a straight bourbon whiskey. It's 99 proof, which is an interesting proof point in my opinion. So the top of it looks like. This is on sale currently at my Pennsylvania liquor store for 30 bucks. So the way whiskeys are getting out of control price-wise, this is a pretty reasonable one. It's got a good proof point, almost 100 proof. It is non-chill filtered, 99 proof, like I said. Let's get this opened. It's got a little pull tab on the top here. So you just pull that off. I have had this before. It was a while ago, so I really don't remember what it's like. I remember it was decent. Let's get it opened up. Then the cork pull. Ooh, yeah, nice one. All right, get some in a glass. That noise never gets old to me. I love that glug glug pouring noise. Okay, it's got a plastic sort of generic looking cork here. It's like fake wood. Nice and tight though, I'll tell you that. All right, so we've got it in a glass. Typical stuff here. Typical higher proof bourbon smells. Caramel, vanilla. Yep, I believe this is a sourced. I don't think they distill. Well, it says it's distilled in Indiana. We don't make Old Scout, we procure it. Okay. It says that's never been a secret and isn't one now. We think it's cause for celebration when we find something delicious that we can make better. So they source it from Indiana. You can see it on there if you care. So there's a big distiller in Indiana called MGP. Probably get it from MGP. And then I don't know what they do. It doesn't say what they do. It doesn't say if they age it more. It just says we procure it. We don't make it, we procure it. So maybe they're just selecting what they think is really good stuff from that distiller and then bottling it with their label on it at 99 proof. That's my best guess. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's definitely from MGP. MGP is just the biggest distiller in Indiana. So back to my list. Whoa, back to my list of Perdomos. Being attacked here, like usual on this channel. I'm leaning towards my favorite one being that 10th anniversary champagne. It's just so good. I'd like to smoke these things a few more times to really be able to tell which one's my favorite. Huh. Looking at my lighter, it has a crack in it. It sucks. I like this lighter. See it? See it there? That stinks. I really like this lighter too. I don't think it's leaking, but it's compromised. It's not good. So, I mean, this Connecticut's good. This was 10 bucks. I definitely recommend trying all these. Every one of them, I recommend trying. Even for the price, but yeah, that Lot 23 Connecticut was really good too. I think my I'm just gonna say it because I'm pretty sure, even though I haven't had the 20th anniversary sun-grown, I'm gonna go with the 10th anniversary champagne, and then my second favorite is the Habano Maduro, which I had on this channel, explored on here probably about 2 weeks ago now. So check that video out. Give me a comment about Perdomos. Let me know what your favorite one is. I'd love to hear from you. Ash looks good like usual. Beautiful day here, about 75 degrees. Perfect smoking weather. Perfect flying weather apparently too. All right, let's try this bourbon. I remember it being sort of unextraordinary, not anything particularly wrong with it, but just not being anything that was super memorable. Yeah, really good. Caramel, a lot of caramel. Sweetness, you know, bourbon sweetness. Obviously got a punch to it being 99 proof. Yeah, nothing to complain about there. And for 30 bucks with the way bourbon is now, how expensive whiskeys and bourbons and, you know, bourbon whiskey is, it's pretty reasonable too. 30 bucks on sale. I think it was 35. It was on sale for 30. Yeah, they go great together. Absolutely. Two of the best things to pair together in the world, in my opinion. They love me out here. Told you guys I was sweet. Yeah, so I've had 5, 8, 9, 12. 12 Perdomos now, different ones. This is the 12th. All of them. Worth it. Worth every penny. I was hanging out with friends last night, and I made a video exploring those Sweet Janes, those little sticks. And I knew I was hanging out with friends last night. That's why I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm a little hungover. I didn't drive or anything, all Uber. But I took those with, and I took a bigger size stick for myself. But I took those with, and everybody loved them, you know. My friends support me. They watch my channel, and so they expected me to bring cigars, and they were all glad because none of them really smoke cigars, but they knew they were hanging out with the cigar guy, and they were all glad that I brought something for them to try. And those little sweeter, you know, little size, little sweeter sticks were perfect for them. There wasn't one guy. It was like 6 people that smoked one, and there wasn't one of them that threw it away. You know, almost all of them smoked it to the nub. So I was happy about that. I was happy I could bring something that everybody actually enjoyed who wasn't necessarily a cigar smoker. One guy said he smokes cigars sometimes, but not a daily guy like me or even a weekly guy. Hanging out, shooting pool, playing cards, playing chess, smoking and drinking. A little too much, maybe. Yeah, this thing is creamy and nutty. Exactly what you would expect. Yeah, that bourbon's good. I'm glad I bought it again. It's been like 2 years or something since I had that last. It's a West Virginia product. The Smooth Ambler that makes it or doesn't make it. They source it, and then they put their little magical touch on it and bottle it in West Virginia. The time change, the clocks going back, didn't affect me like personally or anything, but it did put the sun in my eyes at the time of the day that I like to make videos. It's nice this time of the day, middle of the afternoon, and put the sun in my face a little bit. The sun's just in a different spot now, obviously. Well, the sun's in the same spot. Earth is in a different spot. Yeah, this time of day. Yeah, that's what it is. I did notice, though, from exploring these Perdomos, like I said, 12 of them now, they are a little on the quick burning side. I know I'm a fast smoker. We've gone over this a million times, but they do burn pretty quick. I mean, we're about 15 minutes into this thing, and, we're almost a third here. That's fast. These sticks are all draw tested. We talked about that in another video too. So you're never going to get this. You should never get one that doesn't draw good. I'd rather have a stick that draws nice every time and smokes a little on the faster side than have the opposite, than have one that I can't draw it. And it's so super slow you can't enjoy it. I guess I'd rather have something that I enjoy for less time. That makes sense. Yeah, it's good. I can't believe my lighter's cracked. This wasn't an expensive lighter. I talked about this lighter in another video, but I really like it. And like with most things, I bet you when I go back for another one, or if I go back for another one, they won't have it anymore. It takes butane. You fill it up down here. See the little valve there? And then it liquefies it in here. So it's an inexpensive lighter that I just really like. I like that you can see how much fuel you have. It's a decent size. It's not giant, it's not little. So that kind of stinks, but it's his life. Nothing lasts forever. Enjoy it while you can. Yeah, the cedar's going on the draw, but then on the retro, you're getting that cedar. Yeah. Great pairing again, these two. Very interesting. Together, they each give each other something. You take a sip of the whiskey, the cigar tastes different, and vice versa. Puff the cigar, sip the whiskey, that first sip, They just play off each other perfectly. Oh, if you're from here, if you're from the States, the beautiful United States, you're well aware that there's an election. You can't escape it. I'm here in Pennsylvania. We are supposedly a major battleground state. I try not to get too involved in any of this stuff. It's driving me crazy, though. My phone goes off every 10 minutes, whether it's a text or a call. It's driving me nuts. But this week is election week, so we'll see when we get our results. Election day is, or was, Tuesday. We'll see what happens today if we find out, or what the deal is here. It's Wednesday, day after election day. Ash is holding steady here. Getting about the halfway point. I'm just going to ash it instead of trying to set some records here. It's going to fall in my lap if I don't, so. All right, here we go. Yeah. Anybody from Perdomo that's watching, you want to send me a box of cigars, I'd be more than happy to explore it, open it up on the channel. I know that's not going to happen. It's just wishful thinking. You want to send me a $250 box of cigars, I'm down for that. It's definitely changing in a good way. I'm getting more tobacco now. Flavors are sort of enhanced a little bit. More spicy on the retro. It's the light peppery, cedary note on that retro. I suspect this is one of those whiskeys, bourbon whiskeys, that's not going to improve much by sitting in a glass. I think what this has to offer is just going to give it to you from, as soon as you open the bottle until you finish the last sip, it's going to be the same whiskey. Some of them open up, especially aged whiskeys, like that Eagle Rare, 10-year-old whiskey. That's gonna change a little bit, hopefully for the better. They don't always change for the better. Sometimes it's for the worse. That Applewood rye I had, that was amazing. When I opened it, it wasn't that great, and then as it sat around for a couple weeks, it's like little magical whiskey elves did something to it and made it just literally amazing. There's no age statement, but I assume being a rye, that whiskey, you're looking at least 4 years on it. This is probably 2-year-old stuff. These guys probably go to the distiller in Indiana, taste a few barrels, bring a few barrels back. And by a few, it could be as many as 50 or 100. I have no idea that their capacity at this place. And then they mix them all together, proof it to where they want it to be at this 99 proof, put it in a bottle with their name on it, charge you to do all that little bit of work that they do, and there you go. And this is what you got. Very drinkable though, for that proof. 99, very good product. If you're still here, thanks for being here. Well, I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hopefully you're smoking something as well. I got more stuff coming up later this week. Different stuff. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you don't miss any of my content. All right, we're going to take this beautiful cigar band off here now. About 25 minutes into this stick. I'm hoping to get at least 40 minutes out of it. Come on, baby. There we go. It's a beautiful cigar band. Put it under my broken lighter so it doesn't blow away. Okay. Yeah. Nothing bad to say about this stick. $10 all day. You can get them a little cheaper. You buy them in higher quantities. This was just a quantity of one, so $10. You buy these 5 at a time, you might be able to get them for 8 or 9 a piece. And if you buy a lot, you buy a box of them, it's going to be even cheaper. I like those samplers, but I haven't seen too many Perdomos like that. You know, where they give you a couple 10s, a couple 20s, you know, a lot 23, throw a 12-year in there. You get kind of a little bit of a discount if you buy 10, 12 sticks at a time. If anybody knows any websites to get those off of, a lot of these Perdomos are sold out online. One of my subscribers here, suggested a website called Cigar Page. Cigar Page had these Habanos as well as the 10th anniversaries. That's the only place I can find them online. Cigars International, the brick and mortar in Hamburg, Pennsylvania, seems to always have all these Perdomos, or at least a lot of them. But a lot of these other websites don't have them. They're sold out of them. Yeah, it just gets better and better. Yep, this is one of these ones I'm going to be disappointed when it's gone. Oh, the sun is nice on the cigar anyway. You can really see it. You can really take a look at the leaf. leaves such a sweet, smooth, creamy flavor on my lips. It's nice. Gotta try to chew the smoke, which sounds kind of strange, but yeah, getting all kinds of stuff here. Kind of like an earthy, like a dirt, kind of like a dirty hay, maybe. Like, I know it sounds bad. Sounds like it wouldn't be good. If you're a smoker like me, you'll enjoy some dirty hay from time to time. Yeah, very good. I know I'm a little jumpy today. I don't maybe it's because I'm a little hungover. Everything's making me kind of jump. This time of year, though, where I live, bees, man, brutal. It's like they'll crawl right on your face if you let them. My neighbor's chopping down his forest that some people would call their lawn. I guess he didn't think you need to cut your grass anymore and stopped cutting it like a month and a half ago. Now he's over there and I just hear him just, his lawnmower struggling. If you're watching this and you're not in the United States, let me know if you can even get these, if you can, what they cost. I've heard some crazy stuff from people that sometimes some of this stuff is really expensive. Get out of here. Get. Help. I'm under attack. All right, I think you guys have seen me squirm around enough. If I find anything else in this last third, I will let you know in the description, in the comments. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are up to, what you're smoking, what you're drinking. Take care of yourself, yourself, and each other. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the next video.